you.
then he should be punished.
Wamumbi. You are the last one. Wamumbi is the last one. Give the mic to Wamumbi.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity. Mr. Speaker, we have heard you loud and clear. Mr. Speaker, we are requesting you. We don't want Koibori to come and give an explanation. We heard what he said. Mr. Speaker, for these members to redeem their image and their dignity, Koibori must be punished, Mr. Speaker. For this House to continue, Mr. Speaker, Koibori must be punished, Mr. Speaker, because these members need to redeem their dignity. And those members who also voted no, they also need to tell us whether they were paid to vote no. We voted yes on our own volition, Mr. Speaker. So for this House to continue, for these members to redeem their dignity, Koibori must be punished. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Order, honorable members. Order, honorable members. I did say that I shall guide the House on any subsequent actions to be taken on this matter. Next order. Next order.
Order number 4, petitions. Order number 5, papers.
Majority Leader. Yes,
The mic,
Naomi.
yeah. Honorable Speaker, I beg to lay the following papers on the table of the House today, Tuesday, July 23rd, 2024. 1. Supplementary estimates, 1 for the year 2024-2025 from the National Treasury and Economic Planning, and the following accompanying documents. A. Program-based budget. B. Recurrent estimate. C. Development estimate, Volume 1 and Volume 2. And D. Statement on financial year 2024-2025, supplementary estimate number 1. 2. Legal notice number 105 of 2024 relating to the income tax, charitable organization, and donation exemption rules 2024, including explanatory memorandum and evidence of public participation from the National Treasury. Number 3, legal notice number 109 of 2024 relating to the road maintenance levy fund, imposition of levy. Order 2024, including explanatory memorandum and reports of the public participation from the Ministry of Roads and Transport. Number 4, report of the NG-CDF Board on project proposals, approved disbursement status, and restrictions imposed on constituency account the third quarter of 2023-2024 financial year. Number 5, price stability target and economic policy of the government for the financial year 2024-2025, budget from the National Treasury. Number 6, the June 2024 special audit report of the Auditor General on debt servicing of external loans in Kenya. And number 7, the June 2024 special audit report of the Auditor General on the implementation of the Global Fund program in Kenya. Thank you, Honorable Speaker, and I beg to lay.
Order, honorable members. Order. Order, honorable members. Honorable McClub. Who is the member talking to Honorable McClub? Take your seats. The House is in session. Honorable Babu Wino, take your seats. Those who are walking out for their coffee or conversations, do so without disrupting the proceedings of the House. Chairperson, Budget and Appropriations Committee. Is Honorable Ndindi Nyoro here? Yes, Mary Mase, are you ready with your report on supplementary estimates? You can do it later. Get in touch with your chair. Next, Chairperson, Departmental Committee on Trade, Industry and Cooperatives.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to lay the following paper on the table of the House today, Tuesday, 23rd July 2024. That is the report on the Departmental Committee on Trade, Industry and Cooperatives on its inspection visit to the new Kenya Planters Cooperative Union or new KPCU warehouses in Nairobi, Sagana and Meru. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you. Next, Chairperson, Departmental Committee on Finance and National Planning. Member for cases.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I beg to lay the following paper on the table of the House today, Tuesday, 23rd July 2024. Report of the Departmental Committee on Finance and National Planning on its consideration of the President's Memorandum on the Finance Bill, National Assembly Bill number 30 of 2024. Thank you. I beg to lay.
Order number 6. Next order.
Order number 6, notices of motion.
Honorable Emase, we wait for your chairman. You will be given an opportunity to table and give notice of motion. Chairperson, Departmental Committee on Trade, Industry and Cooperatives.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I'd like to give notice of motion. I beg to give notice of motion of the following motion, that this House adopts the report of the Departmental Committee on Trade, Industry and Cooperatives on its inspection visit to the new Kenya Planters Cooperative Union or new KPCU warehouses in Nairobi, Sagana and Meru, laid on the table of the House on Tuesday, 23rd July 2024. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Order.
Order number 7, questions and statements.
Next. Next.
Order number 8, motion. Public petition on funds spent contrary to the provisions of Article 223 of the Constitution. Resumption of debate.
Okay. Honorable members, we are now at order. Order, members. We are now at order number 8, public petition on funds spent, conduct provisions of Article 223 of the Constitution. Order, my record shows that Honorable Nimrod Mbai moved the motion. Honorable Janet Sitiene seconded the motion. The question was proposed, and then there was a member who claimed there was no quorum. So we now open to debate. My screen has nobody wanting to speak to this. Mover, Nimrod. Where is Nimrod? Janet Sitiene. You are the seconder. Who is yes. Yes, Makali Mulu.
Yeah, thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I just wanted to indulge you on this matter, because this matter of 223, expenditure against 223, is actually a matter of national interest. And I think that's why the petitioner had petitioned Parliament so that the matter is discussed and debated. Now that, from what you're saying, Honorable Speaker, it was only moved and seconded, I don't know whether it will be procedural, because I'm sure members might not have had time to look at the recommendations. I don't know that it will be procedural, either you push it, you divide a bit so that we have time to look at it, or we can get a recap of the issues and then we can debate it, Honorable Speaker. Because it's a very important matter, and I think we'll be losing a very big chance as Parliament if we don't discuss this matter. And if that is not possible, Honorable Speaker, if you allow me, because it's a matter of really a lot of information on, I could also just make some general remarks as a member of the Budget Committee, as a member also of the Public and Privatization Committee. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Are you moving that we adjourn the debate on this motion?
Yeah, I would be proposing, Honorable Speaker, that we adjourn the debate to another day.
Don't propose, just move that we adjourn.
Yeah, I move that, Honorable Speaker, we adjourn the debate to another day so that we allow members to look at the report and then we can debate from an informed position.
Do you have a seconder? You are seconded. Honorable members, I now put the question at order number 8. The debate on the motion on public petition on funds spent contrary to the provisions of Article 223 of the Constitution be adjourned to the next available opportunity. As members of that opinion say aye. Aye. Those of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Next order. Yes, Majority Leader.
Speaker, beg for indulgence because I know members having come from the recess, and this is part of the business that came towards the end of the last session. Honorable Speaker, just to appraise members, and because a copy of this report by the committee, and you remember, Honorable Speaker, many members have stood in their place in the House and raised concerns on the performance of the petitions committee on how quickly they process petitions. Honorable Speaker, this being one very important report, I want to agree with Honorable Makali Mulu, because these are payments that were made out of Article 223 of the Constitution, an issue, as Honorable Makali Mulu says, that has bedeviled all parliaments, right from the 11th Parliament, Honorable Speaker, and this House has spoken at length on abuse of Article 223. So I really want to beg members to get a copy of this report and interact with it, because this relates to the payments that were made in the dying hours of the last regime. The telecom haste, the 6 billion telecom haste, Honorable Speaker, and many other payments that were made in the run-up to the last elections are issues that were being addressed by this report. And I really want to beg members to interact with this report so that when this matter comes up for debate again, we can be able to debate with the full knowledge of what the committee found through the interactions with all the stakeholders that they didn't interact with. And also of note, Honorable Speaker, is for chairs of committees. I can see this matter touches on the Departmental Committee on Agriculture and Interior and National Administration. It touches also on the National Treasury, and it will therefore be important for chairs of committees, their vice chairs, and also members who sit in these particular departmental committees to interact with this report before, Honorable Speaker, we make a decision on how to, whether or not to adopt the committee's report, Honorable Speaker. And I wish to thank Honorable Makali Mulu for moving that motion of adjournment. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Order number 9, reports of the Auditor General on the National Government Constituencies Development Fund for 9 constituencies in Bungoma County.
Chairperson, Decentralized Funds Accounts Committees. Is that the committee of Mulyungi? Obiri, are you the...
I'm moving on his behalf.
You are the vice chair or a member of the committee?
I'm a member of the committee.
Go ahead.
Honorable Speaker, on behalf of the chairman of the Decentralized Committee, I beg to move that this House adopts the third report of the Decentralized Funds Accounts Committee on its examination of the audited financial statements for the National Government Constituencies Fund for the 9 constituencies in Bungoma County for the financial year 2013, 2014, 2014, 2015, 2015, 2016, laid on the floor of the House on Thursday, the 7th of March of 2024. Honorable Speaker, the Decentralized Funds Accounts Committee is established pursuant to Standing Order 205B and is responsible for the examination of the reports of the Auditor General on the accounts of the NG-CDF, NG-CDF Board, and National Government Affirmative Action Fund, and the NGAAF Board. Honorable Speaker, the committee examined a total of 27 reports of the Auditor General for Sirisia, Kabuchai, Tongaren, Bumula, Kandui, Webuye East, Webuye West, Kimilili, and Mount Elgon constituencies for the financial year 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016. The specific observations, findings, and recommendation to the audit queries are contained in the report, the committee report. Honorable Speaker,